Now I can't believe COD Mobile actually went this far with cheaters. And I'm not talking about the usual hackers we think of, I'm talking about players who buy CP from unofficial shady sources. Before, the punishment was already bad. If you got caught, you'd end up with a negative CP balance. That meant you had to buy legit CP from the official store until your balance hit zero, and only then could you start using CP again. But now COD Mobile is making things even harsher, and the punishment this time is far worse than before. They've now changed how CP refunds are handled to crack down on abuse and make things fairer, at least from their perspective. Here's how it works. If you get a refund for COD points, the full refunded amount will be taken straight out of your CP balance. If you don't have enough CP to cover that deduction, your in-game balance will still show as zero, but behind the scenes, you'll actually have a negative CP balance. Until you top up enough legit CP to bring your balance back into the positive, you won't be able to spend a single COD point. So here's why this new system could actually be worse than having a visible minus balance. When you're sitting at 0 CP without knowing how deep into the negatives you really are, you're completely in the dark. You'll have to keep topping up CP again and again just to find out when you finally cross back into positive territory. With the old system, if you saw something like minus 5000 CP, at least you could make an informed choice. Either grind your way out, pay it off, or simply ditch the account. But now, you're forced to guess, almost like blindly feeding a slot machine until it finally says you can play again. Personally, I think this is a smart move from COD Mobile's perspective. It's a strong deterrent for anyone tempted to buy CP from shady sources, because the uncertainty makes the punishment even harsher. Alright, what do you guys think about this? Before we continue, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates on Call of Duty Mobile. COD Mobile technically gives you 3 completely separate sets of loadouts depending on the mode: 10 for Search and Destroy, 10 for Domination Hardpoint, and 10 for TDM Frontline. The problem is the UI doesn't always make this separation clear. You might think you've equipped your shiny new Legendary or Mythic in your loadout, but you've only done it for one mode set. When COD Mobile brought in the 40 loadout feature, it sounded amazing on paper. More customization, more flexibility, more ways to prep for different modes. But in reality, for a lot of players, myself included, it's actually made things more confusing. With so many loadout slots spread across different mode categories, it's way too easy to equip your weapon in the wrong slot without realizing it. The so-called base loadout doesn't help either. It only applies in the training area and a few other random modes that aren't tied to the main categories. Thankfully, it seems like COD Mobile has finally realized this is a genuine problem and not just players being careless. So according to CODMC and developers, this wasn't even supposed to be out yet. The new loadout system was originally planned for the October update, very likely as part of the anniversary surprise. But because so many players have been frustrated with the current system, they decided to push it out early. In the upcoming season, or maybe the next major update, we should be seeing a completely redesigned loadout UI. Yes, the big difference is that the new UI has a dedicated button to switch loadout modes on the fly. Right now, you're locked to the 10 slots assigned to whatever mode you're playing. So if you're in Search and Destroy, you can't suddenly grab a TDM loadout without leaving the match. But with this new button, you'll be able to pull in a loadout from another mode. For example, in an SND match, you could instantly swap to one of your TDM or Frontline loadouts. Earlier today, we got a sneak peek at the summer sale offers coming to Call of Duty Mobile, and according to the latest information, the summer sale is set to go live on 15th August and will run all the way until 24th August UTC. There will be a mix of new and returning draws, bundles, and store offers for players to enjoy. Let's start by checking out the items. These include some of your favorite crates and legendary bundles from previous events and brand new items. On 15th August, when the summer sale officially kicks off, players will get 10% off the Off to the Race crates, which include the legendary snowboard and the Vanguard Ridge Rider character skin. But that's not all. There's also a returning lucky draw called the Odyssey's Light Draw, featuring the legendary Lag 53 Rift Collapse and the Kestrel Orbital Angel. This lucky draw will be 20% off for the first 7 days of the summer sale. On the same day, 15th August, a new draw called the Broken Tides Draw will also be released. This draw features the brand new legendary Grau 5v6 Immense Tides. Unlike the Odyssey's Light Draw, this one won't get a 20% discount. Instead, it will be 15% off for the first 7 days of the summer sale. On 18th August, players will get access to the Dangerous Ride Legendary Crate, which is filled with some really exciting legendary items. Inside, you can find the legendary Chopper, legendary Antelope, legendary ORV, and legendary Wingsuit. That's not all. You can also grab a legendary Parachute, legendary Airborne outfit, epic character skins, and plenty of other awesome rewards. This crate will be available at 10% off. On the same day, there will also be 2 more lucky draws dropping. One of the lucky draws is the Comrade Lucky Box, which features the Portnova Comrade skin and will be available at 25% off. That's not all, because on the same day, players will also get the Deep Sea Lucky Box, which includes the RPD Luminescent skin, and it will also be offered at 25% off. Then on 20th August, we will see another returning lucky draw, but this time it's a double draw, which makes it a really good value for your money. This draw includes the legendary FFR1 Pharaoh's Words and the legendary Outlaw Treasured Sands. Be sure to check out all the items in this draw because it has some amazing skins. For the first 7 days of the summer sale, this draw will be 20% off, giving players a great opportunity to grab these legendary items at a discount. On the same day, 20th August, we will also get the Popstar 2 Strong Box, which will be 20% off. This Strong Box includes the AGR 586 Popstar 2 along with some other amazing skins. Moving on to the final set of offers on 22nd August, we will start with the returning Double Wing draw. This draw includes the legendary QQ9 Albatross, which is one of the nicest legendary skins in the game, as well as the Kestrel character skin. During the first 7 days of the summer sale, this draw will be available at 20% off. Alongside that, a new draw will also be available on the same day, though it will come with a slightly smaller 15% off discount. This is the Bloody Seas Lucky Draw, which features the legendary USS-9 Spectral Seas. Recently, the Call of Duty Mobile Chinese version released a gameplay showcase for this draw, giving players a closer look at the weapon in action and showing off its unique design and effects. On the same day, we'll also get 2 strong boxes. The first one is the My 90 Strong Box, which includes 4 different CR56 AMAX skins in a variety of colorways: Glacier Trace, Seafire Scourge, Ocean Variants, and High Tide Phantom. This strong box will be available at 20% off during the summer sale. Finally, the last deal we have is the New Wave Renegade Strong Box, which features the Polina New Wave Renegade skin. According to the information, this strong box will also be available at 20% off during the summer sale. Unfortunately, right now there's no official information about some of the items that were leaked earlier. This includes the Pitch Black Crate, which contains the Rose Rook skin and the AK-117 Black Rose, the Universal Strong Boxes that come with 4 different LW3 Tundra skins in various colorways, and the Days of Summer Crate featuring the original Manta Ray skin. We'll have to wait for the official update to see if these items will be part of the summer sale. As I mentioned in my previous video, there will be hidden collection tasks during the summer sale. These tasks will challenge you to complete different skin collections by purchasing specific skins from the summer sale offers. If you manage to complete these collections, you'll be rewarded with an exclusive summer sale icon, which is a really cool and special reward for your efforts. And that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Also, don't forget to check out my other videos. I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.